Okay, this is a very quick tutorial. The scenario is we have a PowerPoint presentation to give, and we are going to a venue to present our presentation, and we want to include within that presentation an online video such as one from a YouTube or another streaming website. The issue with this is you end up at the venue, you click on the YouTube link that you may paste into your PowerPoint presentation, and nothing happens because there's no network connectivity, or for some reason your computer refuses to use their wireless network. This happens quite a lot, so there has to be a way around this, and the simple way around it is to get a copy of that video on your computer and then insert the video as a file within your PowerPoint presentation, embedding the video as a safe standalone copy without the need to access the internet. Of course, there is restrictions for the use of these videos. The primary one being that the video copyright is clearly owned by somebody else, unless it is part of a Creative Commons agreement, in which case you just need to credit the Creative Commons agreement. However, if it's owned by somebody, please seek the permission of that person to use their video in your presentation, especially if you're going to be making a copy of that video on your desktop or your computer in order to use it in your presentation. That would be infringing the copyright of that video, so please bear that in mind when you do this. So this is PowerPoint, obviously, and we're in a presentation currently with nothing in it, and if we click on the media button, we can load a movie from a file. So that's nice and easy. That's how we get a movie into PowerPoint, and we're not going to worry about that for the moment because we don't have a movie to put into PowerPoint. The movie we want into PowerPoint is currently sitting here on YouTube. This is one of the demonstration presentation videos from our MSc programs, and I want to put this in a PowerPoint presentation to go to a meeting with. So I copy the URL, the web link to that video, and that'll be in the form of www.youtube.com/watch, and then a series of letters and numbers and symbols, and they are a unique video link to that YouTube video, and that is the URL you would email somebody or put into Facebook or do whatever when you're trying to share this video. So I copy that by pressing Command C or Control C on a PC. I then go to a separate website, and this website is called KeepVid, which is www.keepvid.com. This is a commercial website which allows you to download videos from a number of video streaming program software, and you can see here on the bottom here they advertise that they can download videos from up to 50 different video hosting websites. Of course, KeepVid is a third-party application online, and it has no knowledge of the content that you are downloading, so I reiterate what I said about maintaining copyright protection of the document you are downloading. In this case, I can do this perfectly legally because the YouTube video that I want to download is my own. So I press Command V or Control V into the window, and I click on the download button. KeepVid runs a little bit of script in the background. It's some JavaScript, and if you've not used this service before, it may well ask you to confirm that you're happy using this JavaScript. I've used this for many years and I've not found it to be at all unsafe, so it's worth just checking that with any browsers you've got, but just make sure that you are taking precautions when you allow another third party to access your computer, but this I've found to be very safe. When you've clicked the download button, it'll tell you that this is the video King's College London Human and Applied Physiology MSc showcase. In my case, it's 3 minutes long, and I've got a choice of things I want to download. I can download just the soundtrack, I can download very poor quality video in 3GP or FLV mode or M4A mode. You can see here this is poor quality. And up the top here you can choose up to the maximum download resolution of that video. In many cases that'll be 1080p, full HD. In many cases that'll be 720p, which is half resolution HD video. And then below there you can choose the various other videos. And you can see here, in this case, I can download the entire video with audio at 720p, but I can download just the video without the soundtrack at 1080p. Well, I want the soundtrack for this video because I want to put this on a PowerPoint presentation. You may find actually you can download at a higher resolution without the audio, and there are reasons why that happens, and you can email the KeepVid people if you really want to find out why that is. But I want the 720p, so I click on Download MP4. There we are. It's processed the download request, and you can see up here it's downloading that video in Safari, and it's loaded it automatically into QuickTime Player, and I can now play that video. There we are. That's all working, so I'll close that. Now I can close down my browser because I've now got a local copy of that video in my download folder. So I will close Internet Explorer or Safari and go back to my PowerPoint presentation. I go to my Media Insert button, choose Movie from File, and I navigate to my Downloads folder. So I'm going to go to my Downloads folder, and I'm going to choose from here King's College London Showcase video. There's some other videos on here which I downloaded earlier, but I click on that one and I press Insert. I do not click Link to File. Be very careful to make sure that Link to File, if you have this option on your PowerPoint version, is not clicked. Otherwise, what this will do is insert a link to the MP4 in your Downloads folder. So when you copy your presentation onto a memory stick and fly across the Atlantic and give it in a esteemed conference in America, you'll find that the file is still on your desktop or your laptop back in home. So you don't want to do that. So make sure it's not linked. Press Insert. It'll do some processing, and after a few seconds the video will appear in your PowerPoint window. You can see here it's at 720p HD resolution at 16:9 ratio, which is what I wanted. So in this case it's a black video on a white background, and I may only want the video to be up in the corner, and I may want it to play automatically when I start the slide off. So I'm going to put it in the corner just because I can. I'm going to go to the Format Movie Start option up in the movie options and go automatically. So this movie will start as soon as this slide is shown. And just to prove it works, I'm going to now click on the slideshow button, and there we are. The video starts playing automatically. So I'll just close that presentation. I'm going to save this now and show how big the PowerPoint presentation file is that actually now includes this video file. Go File, Save As. I'm going to go to my Downloads folder. I'm going to save this as Presentation 1. I'm going to then look in my Downloads folder, and you see the video is 44 megabytes and the presentation is 44 megabytes, showing that now the video is encapsulated within this PowerPoint presentation. So I can put this presentation safely on a memory stick, take it away with me, and know that I have the video included. So I hope that helps. It's certainly one way of doing it. There may well be, and in fact there are other ways of doing it, but this seems a very efficient way of getting YouTube or other streaming videos into PowerPoint.